Johnny Fontana, Half Amazing TV, back with another Half Amazing tutorial. This one is going to be on how to mix progressive deep, right? This one is very interesting, right? Because what happened is that progressive house, right? It's progressive in nature. It's in the name, right? But too often I hear a lot of mixing, and obviously it's a lot of by producers who become DJs. No offense, I'm not attacking anyone. I'm just saying that because of the lack of cultivating of the DJ skills, right, and understanding how to pair music within the DJ realm, because it's one thing how to put music together, the small pieces, but it's another thing how to put big pieces together and make them blend and program them to the sound of the room and also to the audience in order to create an impact or whatever that you desire. But so often, especially when it comes to a lot of music that's busy, that's why a lot of the producers, they use very minimal sound, or even if it's like the big electro sound, everything is cut fast, right? When it's progressive deep, it's progressive in nature, so it evolves, right? The whole entire song evolves. That's what's progressive, right? It doesn't, it's not a loop, it's just up and down, okay? Now, I hear so often, because I watch all the different YouTube videos and all the other platforms on DJs, producers mixing, and you can hear it's like they wait till like the last minute, or they cut it short, or they'll go from one song to another that doesn't make sense, but really they don't have to. Again, I know I keep saying it because you have a crowd that's in front of you. They're not really interested in the actual mix. They're just interested in you playing music like an artist, which is fine. I get it. I'm not attacking anyone. This is not about any attacking anyone, okay? I'm just giving you perspective. So I had the privilege of talking to a very interesting artist. His name is Jero Nougues. He's from Argentina, same as my boy Patrick M from Miami, right? And this guy, he's amazing. I have a lot of his music. He's got that sound, right? He's got that progressive tech, that progressive deep, but he also has the elements, right? The afro, the tech, the vibe, right? And he's very diverse. Okay, now he's on that progressive tip. And what's funny is that, because I asked him, hey, can I get some music? And he sent me over some music. So go ahead and give him a shout. I leave his information down below, his contact, his Facebook, his email. Send him some of your music and all that if you guys want to do some collabs. Very cool guy, very, very, very nice guy. And we're going to be doing some interviews in the future. And also he's going to go ahead and do some tutorials on my channel on how to produce progressive house and all that good stuff, right? But it's just so funny how the music today is really no different than the music that I was listening to 10 years ago. So I'm gonna mix two songs, okay, from Jero. The first one is gonna be his remix, okay? It's gonna be the original artist or Kostya, Outta, and Junee, or is it Kostya, Outta, and Junee? It's called Fallen. Jero Nougues on the remix, and the next one is by his original mix by Jero Nougues. It's called Leviathan, okay? Both of them, the names down below, they're unreleased, okay? So I'm not gonna play all of them just for the sake of preserving the integrity of their music. But you'll see how when I mix the music, it's not so much different than what I was playing 10 years ago, 8 years ago. You see what I'm saying to you? So it's very interesting. So anyway, just be mindful, okay? As you mix in the progressive deep, you have to pair the right music and you have to keep the vibe. So many times, like even EDC, like you hear, like it's easy to keep electro vibe because it's up, down, which is fine. That's the time for it. But when you are playing progressive house, there has to be some kind of blend, you know what I'm saying? Some kind of, mixing where it just sounds aligned, right? The audio properties must be connected in a way that it doesn't disrupt the vibe, okay? And unfortunately, a lot of people really don't understand the vibe, so that's why when they sit and they stand, they're not really dancing. It doesn't really affect, because if you're not dancing, you're just watching, the rhythm is not really affected, right? So anyway, let's start off with this first track. It's a little bit more of the along the lines of After Hours, but it's okay. Just listen to how it progresses. We're gonna play some of it. We're gonna chug it along again because I wanna respect the integrity of the music because it's not released yet. Listen to just the intricacies of the music, everything that's involved, and pay attention to the mix. This is like one of those epic. This is like an epic track, bro. Proper timing is also key. You gotta know your music. (2018) versus 2008. This track is 10 years old. Came out in 2008. The one before, unreleased. You have to know your history, right? Because you have to understand, this right here is by a group of Swedish artists, okay? This sound really never took off like that. But they're the ones who, I think, gave way to like guys like Stan Kolev, that Japanese artist, guys like Jero Nougues, okay? This is like 10 years ago. Guys like Add to Basket, Ricky Inch, and this is when Chris Reese, Croatia Squad, those guys were all like sort of together. Leviathan, all those guys work together. I think some of them are the same. We're just gonna play that out a little bit. It's just an awesome song. Big shout out to Jero. for hooking us with the track. Look out for him with some new music. Kostya, Outta, and Junee, Falling. Good stuff. Listen to the intricacies. The use of piano, the synths. This is progressive, deep. So now I'm gonna go ahead and this is another track now, right? I'm not mixing this. This is a totally different sound. This is more of like progressive tech, borderline techno. But I think this is, if you ask me, this is probably the original techno. Oh, sorry, original tech house. But it's borderline techno. But Jero's bringing it back. This one is called Leviathan. Jero Nougues, Argentina. Man, I love it. When I was living in Miami, I was eating blood sausage all the time. I don't know where that came from, but anyway. This one is 8 years old. Unreleased 2018 by Jero Nougues. And this track is 8 years old. Anyway, that was the tutorial. Again, once again, I'm Johnny Fontana, half amazing TV. We out.